Chris Webber brings it up during game one of the doubleheader, and now, Shaq, you got the story?
So this was his rookie year. He wasn't getting a lot of playing time, so, you know, shoot around is a time where you go over other guys' plays and you're supposed to be focused. So, Kenny, you be Dale Harris and just go over plays.
Okay. I'll turn face this way?
No, man. Just stay there. Just give over plays. So.
All right, guys. You know, here it is on the double and the pick and roll. And every pick and roll, what we're going to do is we're going to double the pick and roll. And then once he rolls to the basket, I want you to double down from the top. We're going to double down from the top on the other thing. And we're going to act. So that's what he was.
So what was Del Harris doing?
We all
saying as this was going on.
We all just looking like, what is this kid doing? Like, what is it? Full speed, sweating, just pump faking and moving around. So we're without a ball.
I remember you
talking to us. You can't go on me. like just talking to us. We're like, me, Fisher, Fox. We're all looking up like.
And this is your rookie.
Yeah, he's my rookie. So we just, we just let him be.
Did you say anything to him?
No, I didn't say anything.
Oh, wait, Eric,
how long did that go? How long did that go on?
For a couple months. So like all the moves you used to see him do on the court, like he used to practice those moves.
With no ball.
Full speed.
Without a ball.
This is all coming back to me right now. There's also a game in Phoenix. My first year we were playing, and he kept posting up. But they kept fouling him, so he kept going to the free throw line and kept missing them. And so he'd throw the ball out to me. I'm not throwing that shit back in there, right? So I kept shooting him, right? So we get in the timeout, and he's like, hey, I'm open. I'm like, okay. And so we go out, and same thing. Hey, I'm open. Okay. There you go. Come back in. Hey, dude, you got to throw me the ball. I said, man, fuck that. Get it off the rebound if I miss, bro.
You told him this.
First year, 18 years old, man, 18 years old. And I must have been out of my damn mind.
My rookie year, we were playing the Chicago Bulls, and this is Michael Jordan's third or fourth year in.
Okay.
And we were playing the next exhibition game in some obscure place. And most veterans do not like to play in exhibition games. They want to get to the real thing. I'm a wide-eyed, energetic rookie, and we're playing this exhibition game, and Michael's going through the motion. And Chuck Person, who's on my team, who's a trash talker as well, is like, can you believe Michael Jordan, the guy everyone's talking about, who's supposed to be able to walk on water, you're out here killing him, Reg. This is in the first half. He's like, you should be talking to him. He's like, you're right. Michael, who do you think you are? The great Michael Jordan? That's right. There's a new kid on town, right? Kind of looks at me and starts shaking his head. So at half, I have 10, and he has 4 points, right? And I'm doing all this talking. He's like, okay. Into the game in the second half, he ended up with 44, and I ended up with 12. So he outscored me 40-2. And as he's walking off, he's like, be sure and be careful, you never talk to Black Jesus like that. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Black Jesus. I'm so sorry.
Closest players I've ever been with, because in Sacramento I did not want to be there. And so my very first practice, my mom is giving me scriptures. Oh, this is going to be a blessing. I'm like, Mom, please, I don't have enough time for that positive stuff. She's like, oh, it's just going to be a blessing. And I remember after the first practice, I was like, called, I was like, you're right. Because Jay Will was just funny and appropriate. And so, you know how you make your rookies do everything?
Right.
It wasn't even fun. I'm like, Jay Will, we landed in New York. I'm like, man, you got to get off the bus. It's snowing. Only in your tights. Yes. Go in and scream, who let the dogs out and pay for it? He would do whatever. And so one trip, we're coming in Boston. It's a snowstorm. We would make him do all the things. And he was like, if I do one thing, can I be off? We were like, yeah, whatever. So we get in Boston. I'm just listening to headphones. It's cold. It's freezing. And we're like, yeah, what's going on? We get to the hotel. Everybody's checking in. Everybody's like, where's Jason? And we really can't find him. It's about maybe 3-4 minutes. And one of the ball boy goes, and we looked under the bus, picked up the thing under the bus. He's laying on the luggage up on the bus.
Yes.
And he was like, what are you doing? He was like, I ain't want to ride with y'all bitches up here. And he was just sitting, and he's just laying posing.
You play long. I played 19 years. Oof. You come across a lot of characters.
A lot of years.
But, for me, hands down, it was Shaquille O'Neal. I mean, most of the stories
I can vouch for that.
We can vouch for that. I can't repeat most of the stories, but I mean, every day. I think he literally would come to practice every day thinking of how can I make everybody laugh. And but
did it actually make you laugh, or did it just make you shake your head?
A little bit of both. But I mean, Shaq. I remember one time we getting ready to play a big game against Dallas. As a matter of fact, I think it was a TNT game. We're fighting for playoff position, and after the pregame meeting, you know, I go in the bathroom, I come out, and Gordon Gierachek is laid out on the floor, and like the trainers are like trying to wake him up. You know, Shaq choked him out. Like 18 minutes on the clock, we're getting ready to go out to play, and Shaq like put him in the sleeper hold because he was talking too much. He was talking trash to Shaq. So Shaq,
that's one funny.
He's not here to defend himself, Shaq. But I mean, it was like, bully. G Hill, I told him don't mess with me, G Hill. I told him.
I think if you ask Gordon Gierachek right now, your funniest teammate, Shaq wouldn't be the answer that comes up.
I mean, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. I guess it wasn't funny then.